into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Okay, all set to go. Ceddanne Rafaela digs in now. And the home opener is underway.
Ball.
To the right side, Marte throws to first in time. One out in the top of the first.
Ball.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Just outside. Ball 3. Left field. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll reach second with one away.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here comes Wilson Contreras. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Ball 1.
That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw comes into second. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. This one in the air center field. And that'll do it. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Out towards right center field. He makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball 1.
Red Sox already leading. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Liner to second and picked on the hop. The throw to first. Inning over. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. In the air to left center. Thomas on his way over. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Batting 7, third baseman, Taylor Durden.
In the dirt, ball 1. Durbin measures 5 feet 6 inches, 185 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Man, that got him square in the mask. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
In the dirt.
Yeah.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and he popped it up. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Up the middle. Base hit into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Roman and runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Inside ball.
On the ground to first. Takes it himself. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks. Smith. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Giovanni Moran.
Number 47, Giovanni Moran.
In the air, left field, Duran makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Center fielder, Ali Ahmed.
Outside.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Ball.
And there's a foul ball. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. And a payoff pitch. Got him. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Adrian Del Castillo. D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Nolan Arenado looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in the desert, so stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. That one ripped, but foul.
All 1.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nope, that's a ball.
Quick move to first. Duran back in on a dive. The 1-0. This one in the air right field. And it's just foul. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Throw.
He's in there. He's safe.
Oh, he can't hang on. Still manages a throw. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled.
Double steal. And that bunted towards third. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. So bases all loaded up. Wilyer Abreu up next. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, number 67.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded.
Gap shot should score at least 2. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Runner around third. In to score from first. Cut off, throw to third. In there safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Gurriel has a beat on it. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 6-0. So no one on after the sac fly. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Wide throw, and it gets away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
And the 0-1. That one in triple digits. 4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back here at Chase Field, set. Bottom of the third, Justin Slate taking over on the mound. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Gurriel gets a piece.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Late with the swing there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is in the dirt. Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one. Out towards right center field. Abreu. Long run into the gap. And there's 2 down. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball that's outside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one lifted to left. Duran under this one. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. Back here in the desert. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony. And ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher on
Diamondbacks.
here, Brandon
Number
Garcia.
55,
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Garcia.
Left field. And it's a foul ball. 0-1. On the ground, Perdomo. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. This one in the air, right field. Carroll hustling after it. Can't get the glove to this one. It falls in. The 0-1. On a line out towards center. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Greg Weissert.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Sliced hard but foul. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Weissert keeping an eye on him. Ripped into left center, base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. In the air, left field. Can't get there. 1 run will score. Duran quickly gets it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. And a foul ball. Swings through that.
That's a ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Relay throw to third.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Thomas in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. 1 away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the out.
Runner on the move. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Ground ball could be 2. The turn by Meyer at second, and that's 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 45, Taylor Clark.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next offering is outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
Hard hit to right center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's going to be Caleb Durbin. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 5th.
Ball, that's out.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Up the middle, Marte whips it to first, and he's out. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. He's 2 for 2. Line drive, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And they get the out. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This one in the air, right field. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an off. Automatic double. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Bay.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Inside, ball one.
Fly ball down the line. Abreu towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Man at second.
Ball two.
Too low, and it's ball three. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Payoff pitch. And ball four to a board.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Next to hit for Arizona, Ildemaro Vargas. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Fouled off left side. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. The Diamondbacks trying to get back into this one. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air center field. And there's one away. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes Gurriel. He boots it. One run across. Moreno around third. In to score from first. Not in time. He's safe. Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Ketel Marte leaves the yard, and we're starting over.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
That smash towards center. And there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. And now it's 1-2. Left field. And it falls. And that keeps the inning going. So up next, Alec Thomas. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. That is the inning. Back here in the desert. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 81, Ryan Thompson.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 0-2. Got him. And that's the first out. In there for strike one. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Ball.
Right side, hard hit. Smith steps on the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Runner on the go. And it stays fair. Pushing for more, pushing his luck. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score, and the Red Sox have the lead. It's 8-7. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball.
That's strike 3. Back here at Chase Field, well, we go bottom 6. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground to third. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. That's smacked on a line to center. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. He's 0 for 1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And the 0-1. Liner snagged it first. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Pitch out, but no action. Steps off, checks the runner at first. Paul Sewald into the game.
Paul Sewald.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him. 2 gone. in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in there. Durbin off of first with 2 away.
0-1.
And a 1-1. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, Ildemaro Vargas. Hammered on the line. Base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Runner on the go. Trying to move him over here. And that's a foul ball. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it.
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rafaela. Long run. And there's 1 away. 1 out, man at first. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that is out of play. Nice grab. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in the desert, so stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. 1 up, 1 down. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Sewald in his 8th season, 35 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. On the ground, right side, Marte handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
On to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Back here at Chase Field, digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. And caught on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
2 down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Alec Thomas. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela drops steps, heads back on it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, number 16.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 24, Cade Stroud.
That one missing inside. And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Fastball for a strike. 3-2 now. Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And a foul ball. 0-1 now. Foul ball there.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
0-2 now. Hard liner. Takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Trevor Story. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. And we're back. And now the DH, number 28. That one ripped. And there's a hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Making a move at first. D-backs bringing on a pinch runner, Tim Tawa. Up the middle, Story. There's one.
Yes,
and that's all they'll get.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play. Like that. It builds up.
Aroldis Chapman on to try and close it out for the Red Sox.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
2-0. And that's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The Red Sox trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That misses. Full count now.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So it's their last chance in this one. Now up next for Arizona, Ildemaro Vargas, known for his late inning heroics. And fouled off.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
They're down to their final strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That's off the mark. And the count now even up. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Breaking ball, and that got him. A little out front there as he swings through it. Runners on the move. Pitch misses. Now they've got him in a rundown. The tag and got him at second. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close. And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.